everyone, Assalamualaikum and a very good day. I'm Maskin Aziz, will be presenting on paper for ETEC 2023, Financial Literacy and Entrepreneurial Intention among TVET graduates, which work together with Dr. Nora Indah and Khadijah Sabli. Technical Vocational Education and Training, or TVET, is aimed for major emphasis on industry. So, we can see the graduate employability 2021 shows community college and polytechnic graduates outperform higher level degree in university awam and swasta employability. And we believe because of this, SPM leaver tend to choose TVET program to enter industry workforce rather than continue higher degree level in university. However, the landscape has changed due to pandemic COVID-19. There are many youths involved in gig economy because of the time flexibility or as additional income. So this gig economy freelance job is actually replicates micro entrepreneurial. According to Ministry of Higher Education, MOHE, many TVET graduates involved in entrepreneurship, representing 13.1% in 2021 only. So this is actually a good progress through EIE, Entrepreneurship Integrated Education, where the elements of entrepreneurship are actually applied in TVET syllabus. So, we can see now TVET graduates not only will fulfill the industrial needs and be full-time employees, some might consider to start their own business and be a successful entrepreneur in the future. To be an entrepreneur is not easy. So, if the graduate choose to be employed in industry, there will be a career development, normally through promotion. But if they are self-employed, they will need to make sure the business is sustained, number one. And then to create more profit than only thinking about business growth. So all this require lots of skill, and this can be tough for young graduate lah. Obviously, they need to know the strategy, planning, marketing, financial and many more. So what attract us is financial skills. Why? Because not only students or graduates, but most Malaysian as a whole still low in financial literacy. Startup pace is one of the critical pace for entrepreneur before they can make a profit. So based on this, relevant research question formulated to help guide this study. Number one, we want to see the relationship between demographic factors and financial literacy. And then number two, we want to see whether TVET graduates are financially literate or not. And one more thing, we want to find out either financial literacy is mediating the influence of demographic factors toward entrepreneurial intention or not. The previous study shows entrepreneurship can be a good tool to decrease the unemployment by creating more job opportunity, with the condition that we must prepare our graduate with good and relevant entrepreneurship education. Okay, entrepreneurship intention refers to individual enthusiasm to involve in entrepreneurship. So there are many factors that actually contribute to the intention, such as attitude, skills, age, gender or other factors lah. Okay, financial literacy means the ability of an individual to make a responsible financial decision with their financial knowledge. We have seen the research gap here, where we realize there is lack of research focusing on TVET graduates, either on financial literacy or entrepreneurial intention. So we want to highlight the potential role of financial literacy as a mediator in the relationship between demographic and entrepreneurial intention lah. For the methodology purposes, we use quantitative and descriptive analysis, which questionnaire is distributed online to the graduates before and during convocation day in 2022. So the data is considered as primary data lah. So the respondents involve 107 PMJB graduates. They are graduate between 2020 to 2022. So the response analyzed by using SPSS. And we describe the statistical data such as mean, standard deviation and regression. So here is the finding. First one, on the demographic data of respondents, the number of female graduates is higher at 66.4%, which equal to 71 out of 107 respondents. And then the average age of respondent is between 21 to 25 years old. And then it's involve the respondents from PMJB students with three different programs, which are Diploma Entrepreneurship, DEN, Diploma Islamic Banking, DIB, and Diploma Logistics and Supply Chain Management, DLS. We can see most of the respondents are employed and working in the industry, 75.7%. 14% currently pursue their degree, 5.6% work on their own, while the other are unemployed. Let's discuss on financial literacy first. The big three questions is proposed by Lucerdi and Michelle, And according to Byram, the Big Three questionnaire is very common to use to measure understanding on interest compounding, inflation, and also risk diversification. So if respondents be able to answer all three questions correctly, they are considered as financial literate. And those answered less considered as financial illiterate. From the finding, we can see there is only 5.6% answers all questions correctly. 37.4% answered any two questions correctly. 48.6% answered any one correct, while another 8.4% answer neither correctly lah. So we can see from the graph, question 1, it is about interest compounding. Question 2 on inflation, and question 3 on risk diversification. We believe question 3 has less correct answers because DLS and DEN students did not have exposure about risk diversification in their syllabus. But interest compounding and inflation knowledge has been taught in common core courses for commerce students in subject microeconomics, macroeconomics, and also business mathematics. So the finding is shown that our TVET graduates are financial illiterate. We are using chi-square to test the association between gender, academic program, and job status with financial literacy. So we can see here the result shows that the p-value is more than significant level alpha 0.05 for gender and job status. So these two variables has no association lah with financial literacy. However, the significance level for program is 0.021, which is less than significant level, so there is an association lah between program group and financial literacy. Okay, for entrepreneurial intentions, we adopted the questionnaire from Linan and Chen. So we used Cronbach Alpha to measure the reliability of the Likert scale with the value of 0.950 lah. We can see from the mean value, we can conclude the respondent have high intention to involve in entrepreneurship lah. This can be shown from the average mean 3.6982. The highest mean is 4.0935 with the lowest standard deviation 0.9370. It suggests that the data is concentrated and less dispersed. So it actually indicates respondents are committed to take responsibility of managing their own business to ensure the success in the future. Okay. Additionally, we can see respondents may have expressed serious thought about starting their own business. Then, we are using Pearson correlation analysis. It shows insignificant relationship between financial literacy and entrepreneurial intentions because the significant value is 0.551 lah. Okay, for regression analysis, financial literacy also found to have no influence on entrepreneurial intentions on TVET graduates. So this result is aligned with Pearson correlation analysis. So what we can conclude here is the correlation between the two variables actually cannot be explained. What we can conclude here, number one, this study highlight the significance of educational background in enhancing financial literacy among graduates lah. So this is important to embed the entrepreneurship skills in TVET syllabus, and we hope for more collaboration between financial and educational institutions lah, so they can help to improve our graduates' financial literacy. Okay, number two is financial literacy has no significant influence on entrepreneurial intention among TVET graduates. We can see despite having high intention to involve in entrepreneurship, our TVET graduates are financially illiterate. We understand entrepreneurial intention reflects the willingness and motivation only to pursue in entrepreneurship in the future. So it might not involve lah any necessary understanding and financial decision. And yes, financial literacy is not a prerequisite to become an entrepreneur, but it can significantly enhance entrepreneur ability to manage business effectively lah, and it helps to make good financial decision. So by incorporating financial literacy into business, it can increase the likelihood of sustaining the business over time and achieve long-term success in the future. So the implication is to bring forward efforts on improving financial literacy among TVET graduates, because financial literacy can help their business sustainability. Because lately we can see the gross number of TVET graduates would like to involve in entrepreneurship. And then for future research, we recommend to use better sampling when the study is limited in generalizability or finding due to specific group of respondents only. That's all for today, and thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. That's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.